Don't you guys love when somebody threatens to sue me, yet they're in the wrong? If you guys did not know, I'm a huge advocate for animals, especially animals that are discarded by celebrities. And Anna Delvey recently did a photo shoot with some bunnies that ultimately ended up in a park in New York City. Now, I don't know if you guys are bunny fans, but these bunnies were literally discarded into the city. They're domesticated animals, yet they were thrown away like they're trash. And that's exactly how Anna Delvey's team treated these animals, like they are garbage. Before we get into what had happened, let me give you guys some roll call. So Anna Delvey, aka Anna Sorkin, is the one who did this photo shoot. She scammed City National Bank out of a bunch of money, and Netflix made a documentary about her. She's known to be a compulsive liar. Our next guest is Kelly Cutrone, which is crazy because I grew up watching America's Next Top Model, and Kelly was on this show, yet she's the one messaging me threatening to take legal action on Anna's behalf. We will get to that message. We've got this guy named Jasper, who is a celebrity photographer. This girl named Nat, we don't really know much about her. She's like kind of not really a part of this story, at least yet. And then we've got Christian, who I will get to. But let's talk about this photo shoot and the timeline. As you guys can see here, both Nat and Christian changed his handle, were tagged in this Instagram photo shoot, along with Jasper. They took some pictures, some videos. At one point, the bunny was all like wrapped up in the leash. Like, look at the white bunny, like all wrapped up by the leash, and she could care less.
Wait, this bunny's
And this is so like dangerous. Like, this rabbit does not know her. She's on this rock in the middle of the city trying to do this dangerous pose. What if the bunny just like flew out into the street? So as I said, to organize this photo shoot, she hit up Jasper. Here is his Instagram page. Everything's public. And I actually got an interesting comment on her TikTok. So this is why you were asking for a rabbit. I don't have a social media post for Anna's asking for this rabbit, but I would assume that this exists because of this comment. Jasper later replied and clarified that they were at capacity with the four rescued bunnies that they have now. So 4 bunnies in total. Now, I don't know how much Jasper knew when it came to the bunnies being sent off into the park in Brooklyn, but he's worked with Pamela Anderson, who's really tight with PETA, so I don't think she would like that. As far as Jasper goes, there's some sources who've come to me that I'm not going to reveal, but I've heard he actually picked up the bunnies. Not entirely sure, but he did comment that they were at full capacity, so he was aware. He didn't like just come as a photographer not knowing what he was getting into. Let's go through a couple more of Anna's posts with these bunnies. We've got this story right here. We've got 3 bunnies featured. Here is Anna and Jasper holding some of the bunnies. Anna trying to do that stupid pose, which also that ankle monitor. I'm sure your probation officer would love to hear about this because, you know, dumping rabbits in New York City is illegal. We've got our girl Nat over there. We've got the hairstylist who, again, I don't think is wrapped up in this. I'm not saying anything certain. I do know certain things, but I don't know the capacity that these 2 women in the photograph are involved. Last Monday on August 4th, there was a bunny rescued that was dumped in Prospect Park. The bunny is named Parker. He was saved by this person and 2 others and now is being fostered. Now, bunnies don't just pop up in Prospect Park. I mean, we're talking about the heart of Brooklyn. So neighbors are like, wait, what's going on here? Some people were making posts like, this bunny seems domesticated because it's very friendly, but what's going on? Like, whose is this? Did someone like lose this bunny? Well, looking at comparisons from Anna's Instagram stories to the bunny that was rescued, we can confirm that we have now found bunny number 1. Whoever dumped this, I don't know, but for an Anna Delvey photo shoot, that is sick. And here is another visual of Parker. You can see there are pictures of him being rescued and him in the home. I actually think his name is Parkour, but you know, Parker's cute too. Okay, Parkour. I'm glad Parkour is safe. But 3 days later, they were notified of another bunny dumped in Prospect Park. They also saved this bunny, thank God. Then on Saturday, this person realized that these bunnies were the same from Anna Delvey's Instagram page photo shoot. This is our second bunny who was rescued, and shout out to all those people who are saving the bunnies out there. If you guys did not know, I am also really great friends with Lynn and the bunny. Rest in peace. Shout out to Lorelai. So bunnies, you know, we care about bunnies on this channel. We have for a long time. But if you guys aren't convinced that these are the same bunnies, let me convince you further. Like this Instagram story that Anna had posted of these 2 bunnies cuddled up in a box Oh, I wonder where they're going. Well, it looks like they were headed to Prospect Park because she dumped that same box and that same blanket. See that blanket right here, people? Same blanket with these poor babies into this park. I mean, could you imagine trying to say that? I'm the one that you're going to try to threaten to sue? Okay, let's do it then. So, of course, these posts have been circulating, and there's actually one more bunny who's missing. It looks like this car ride may have been the bunny's last car ride, and we've got a third bunny who's still missing. I will try to update in the comment section if this bunny has been located, but it's still missing and it could be dead. Now, Anna Delvey has served some time in prison for scamming, so I don't know why she would break the law again. I remember seeing a video of her littering before, so it just seems like she's absolute trash. It is completely illegal to do this in New York City. It looks like people have already been responding to like law enforcement trying to get them on this case, so I don't know if this will become a criminal case or not. But remember creepy Kelly Catrone? She actually messaged me on Instagram. It's because I made a post making a reaction to this and spreading the news that Anna Delvey had done this, because when I saw it, I was like stomach sick. Oh, and then I was pissed when I got this message. How dare you post something like that? Are you delusional? Have you ever been on a photo shoot? Yeah, I have. And was that a photo shoot? You were literally outside on the sidewalk, like trying to stand on a rock. Like, let's be real. Now you are delaying my comment. I don't know what that means. I don't delay anything on Instagram. If you want to go and talk crap to me, I'm not going to block you, you know? I can handle it. Like, if you're in a dish sheet, you got to handle it. And trust me, I've been dealt enough. I can handle it all. We are sending this as weak as statement from the individual to her attorneys. Again, her grammar is off, but then she says, "This is defamation and you are a trigger happy wannabe." Oh, Kelly. That's all you got? Maybe Kelly's just not as sharp as she was on America's Next Top Model. Probably why she's degraded herself down to Anna Delvey. Now let's get into our buddy Christian, because it looks like Christian may be allegedly, possibly paid off. Allegedly, possibly, my opinion. Don't you love that? Freedom of speech. To remind you guys, Christian's old Instagram handle was tagged in these photo shoot pictures, but he since changed it. Hi, Sloan. I understand bringing attention to the Anna Delvey situation with the bunnies, but she did not dump them, and didn't know the bunnies were used for the shoot, then were dumped until this morning. So, wait, what? Okay, let's continue. This is because I'm the one who dumped them. I don't believe Christian, just so you guys know, by the way, because the people I've talked to who have actually rescued him, I'm not saying specifics, I'm not naming any people, but they said it was a female who ultimately admitted to doing this. Again, I don't know what Christian's gender is. It looks like a boy to me. I lied to Anna and her team about where I sourced the rabbits from and dumped them without her knowledge. I'm 19 and I didn't know what resources I had to handle that situation until now. I'm very regretful about what I did, and if you should blast anyone on social media, it should be me. Well, there you go. I dumped the bunnies on my own without Anna's knowledge. I would hate to see someone innocent take the fall for something I did. This poor 19-year-old kid is being pressured by these people to go and to create this statement. I don't know if he dumped them. I don't know if Anna chucked them out the window. I don't know who actually did the crime, but I know it's Anna Delvey who's the boss, who organized this, who wanted this photo shoot, and she's the one who has these pictures with these bunnies who ended up in the park. So who the F do you think you are? Christian shared a similar message on his Instagram story, and Anna Delvey actually reshared it. How convenient. This person claims that Jasper could also be in on this, saying that Jasper and Anna are covering their asses. Jasper shoots with celebrities who are big animal advocates, so his career and reputation are on the line. And Anna can't afford to have anything against her either because she's got this ankle monitor on. This is nothing more than damage control. And it absolutely is, because what 19-year-old is going to go and scream to the world, "I did this and I was wrong"? No, like 19-year-olds don't want to take accountability. They don't want to acknowledge what they do. They run from everything. Like I was 19 before too. So I think that he's being put up to this. And the reason why he's able to go and share this publicly is because he knows he didn't do it. So he doesn't really feel the guilt. Again, this is all my speculation, Kelly. Christian also went on to Reddit, and it looks like he shared pretty much the same post. This person responded to his post saying, "Not all of them are safe. One of them is missing. What a horrible person." Christian replied saying, "The one that's missing is being looked for by me." So now Christian's claiming he's on the ground in Brooklyn looking for this missing third bunny on his own. Can we do a comment below, a poll? Who believes him? One person said proof, otherwise your story has zero credibility. Honestly, very similar to Anna Delvey. I mean, I guess birds that, what is it, flock together have the same feather? Perhaps her probation officer would like to see these pictures. Maybe so. She's still in the US? What the F? Isn't she a Russian citizen? Some people said, like, seriously, these people are overstaying their visas. I mean, I don't know how she's in the country legally after defrauding a literal bank. Why hasn't that piece of crap been deported? I hope you find enough proof to do something about that grifting skank. Wow. Absolutely effing disgusting. This whole story is wild how evil. And that's where my heart goes. Like these poor bunnies, like the stress they probably felt in those moments. Like bunnies are smart animals. Now I did make some social media posts, like I said, so I'm gonna go ahead and include them in this. It's honestly just easier. Like if we have like if it does go legal, I can just like we have all the receipts here. So let's go through them together. I wrote one sick lady to go and throw out 3 bunnies after you've gotten your photo shoot over with, leaving them to die in New York City. Karma is coming for you, Anna. Don't let your probation officer catch you. You'll be back to Russia, Germany, or wherever you claim to be from. Pick a personality, or maybe we're headed back to prison. Better yet, let's take her to the nut hut because this is a new low. I also shared some receipts just so people can go and look for themselves. I don't like to, withhold information. And I shared this. It's so convenient, especially for my knowledge. We know who dropped the animals off, and it wasn't Christian unless he did that with someone else. And why are you hiring people like this? You are the boss. You are the one to blame. Take accountability. You won't. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Sloan when Sloan gets upset about being threatened to be sued over something I don't think I deserve to be. But more importantly, I don't think those animals deserve to be used as props and then discarded like trash. And I think that this, even though she's such a nobody, this is a good lesson for other celebrities too, who try to use animals on red carpets and things like that, because not only is it like not great for the animal, but also keep in mind, like, they look distressed. Like the bunny was wrapped up in the leash, like they're not smiling along with you. So go and find a better accessory. Maybe you're not that good at fashion, if that's all you can think of. Okay, a little update. It does appear that the 3rd bunny has been rescued, and it looks like Christian wants to take the credit. So, thanks, Christian. They probably didn't want to be dumped in the first place, but for those people who live in New York, you don't need to go bunny hunting today. Bye, guys. I love you.